Hey y'all, Nico here. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thanks for joining me. I'm Nico. Today's video focuses on balancing and just some tips to help you learn how to better balance in your yoga postures. I know there are a lot of people who desire to eventually move on to difficult poses such as inversions and arm balances. So it's really important to build your balance base. So for this video, I'm just going to give you some tips on how to balance in some simple standing poses. And as you move into more advanced practices, you can apply some of these basic tips to those postures. So we're just going to start towards the back of our mat. So some of the key things you want to think about are finding your jishti. I'm sure you've heard me use this terminology before. Your jishti is just essentially a focal point. So you're going to find a point to focus on and keep your gaze there. And that really improves your balance and makes a big difference in your body and how it focuses and concentrates. So you'll find your jishti. We're just going to start in Tadasana or mountain pose. So our feet are planted, palms facing outward. Find a focal point in front of you, find your jishti. Relax your shoulders. Now from here, we kind of want to align our body. So we're going to round our tailbone down a little bit. We're going to lift through the crown of our head and just slightly pull your belly button back towards your spine. Let your knees be soft. Try to refrain from locking your knees like this, soft bend in the knees. And we want to ground down through our feet. So just to get a feel, I like to rock back and forth from my heels to the balls of my feet so I can feel the ground. Again, soft knees. And maybe even think about gripping your mat with your toes, setting one toe down at a time from your pinky toe to your big toe. Our chin is parallel to the floor. Find that focal point. Rounding down, aligning the body. So when you align the body this way, you'll apply some of these same fundamentals to inversions like headstand and handstand. So now let's just add some movement. So all we're gonna do is just lift our right knee off the ground. Lift our right knee up, lifting our right foot off the ground. So get nice and grounded in that left foot. Found our focal point. We're shifting our weight into our left foot. And we're just going to lift our right knee up. 90 degrees if you can. Keeping your gaze at that point. Your ankle is going to wobble a little bit. That's just fine. If you need some help, you can grab a wall nearby or grab a chair. That's fine for your beginning stages until you get into a more, until balancing becomes easier for you. Let's set the right foot down. Let's do the same thing on the left foot. So get nice and rooted in your right foot. Weight is shifted into your right foot. Lift your left knee off the ground. Gaze is still on that focal point. Good. Now we're just going to try to walk a straight line, keeping these same fundamentals in place. So come back to your Tadasana. Shoulders relaxed. Chin parallel with the floor. Our gaze is on our focal point. Our knees are soft. We're rounding our tailbone down, engaging our core just a tiny bit. Our knees are soft. We're going to lift our right foot off the ground, lower it down. Moving slowly, just so you can really feel what that balance feels like in your body. One foot in front of the other. Good. All right. So hopefully that feels good. We're going to apply some of these same things and move into tree pose next. So remember everything. Your focal point. Tailbone is rounded down. Shoulders relaxed. Knees are nice and juicy, not locked out. So we're going to begin with our right foot on the ground for our mountain pose. So what I want you to do is, for preparation, you can keep your left toes on the ground and stick your left heel to your right ankle. We could try that first. We're into Tadasana, and we'll move into our first version of mountain pose. Again, if you have a wall nearby and you need to grab it, go ahead and grab it. Maybe your hands could come to heart center. And then if you're feeling confident, let's go ahead and try to slide our foot up to the calf. Good. Keep your gaze here. Keep that drishti. Inhale. Exhale, release. Good. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Left foot is nice and rooted. Keep that knee juicy. Find your focal point. Round down. Pull up. Toes on the ground, heel on ankle. Good. Bring your hands to heart center if you're feeling confident. And if you're ready, go ahead and slide the foot up to the calf. Ankle will be wobbly, that's okay. It's common to be more balanced on one side than the other, so that may be happening. Inhale, exhale, release. Okay, so that completes our balancing poses tips. Feel free to keep practicing these poses, starting with Tadasana, maybe moving into tree pose or practicing balancing one foot off the ground at a time. And again, eventually, when you want to work on moving into headstand or moving into handstand, keeping that body alignment and finding a focal point is really key in learning the balance and feeling the balance through your body, as well as being consistent and having building up your core. Your core plays a big role in keeping your body balanced and centered and focused. So again, just keep moving through these poses. As I always say, consistency is always going to yield the best results for you. So just keep practicing, stay consistent, and eventually you can get to those difficult poses that you want to try. Let me know what you think of this video down below in the comments section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Peace and love.